Hey Sabers, thanks so much for clicking on the video. Before we jump into the actual episode, I just wanted to give a quick note, kind of just here at the beginning. This episode is a little bit shorter, so I apologize for that. I feel like some good work was done, which you'll be able to see, so stay tuned for that. But I just wanted to say very briefly that I'm still trying to get some things figured out with scheduling and my, oh, hello, goat, just YouTube channel in general and uploads and things. So I'm actually going to try to upload again this Saturday. So this one came out a little bit later and it's a little bit shorter, but I'm going to try to get some more content done and maybe shift to uploading on Saturdays. But that's still kind of in the works. So thank you so much for your patience and for tagging along. But yeah, with that being said, let's get on to the content. Hey, Sabers! Hope your week was well. Good? Went well. We're back on the Survival Let's Play world. Been excited to come back and play. Pretty excited for what's going on today. Got a big project in mind that has to do with the villager hall and things we were starting to set up a little bit last week. Speaking of that, my library is still here kind of in front of me, as you can tell. I did get to enchant my pickaxe up a little bit more, added the fortune and the mending onto it. So it's not a bad pick. I was kind of having some fun with it. Went down and mined some more cobble, or some deep slate, excuse me, and that deep cave that I got down there. So that was kind of fun. But today I wanted to work on the villager trading hall. Let me show you this a little bit. So there's a couple steps that I realized we need to take in order to get to this. But I figured today we could start constructing it and get the villagers in, and that should be just fine. So I have cleared out this pit, this cave down here. This is underneath of where the villagers were, well, kind of right next to them. You can probably hear them. They're just over in this room here. You might recognize this. Yeah, see, so they're all in here, just fine hanging out. But then I want to move them over to this area here, because this is where the trading hall is actually going to be. It's not going to be too big. I'm going to have like 18 villagers in it for now. You know, we'll probably upgrade it later, but this is kind of what we got for the moment. Which should work just fine. So let me explain a little bit kind of what my plans are for this. I'm going to take some cobble deep slate, and I'm going to make, let's see here, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll start with 4. 4 walls of just the cobbled walls. 4 cobbled walls. And so these right here are going to be kind of the pillars. It's not a crazy design. I just figured I had a lot of deep slate that I could use, so we'll do something like that. Okay, then I need 2, 6, 7, maybe only 6. We'll start with 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because this will be kind of around the back of. They're each going to have their own little cell. That is what I decided on, not a big like free roaming area where they could just kind of wander wherever they wanted to with like their different houses, but it's going to be more just a kind of a quiet, like they get their own little cell. I don't know what else you'd call it, but that's what it's going to be. So we need one of that. We need a slab, 2 slabs. We'll take those, and then we just need a tile here. I believe that should be about good, because oh no, I need 2. So the blocks go on top there, and then hang on, that's what we're looking for. One more there. So the blocks go on top here, and then I just like having stairs kind of in front of things. I think it just adds like a good amount of depth. Sometimes I'll hang signs like over it, and I don't know, I just kind of like how the sign kind of pops up like maybe an item frame, and so it kind of just hangs down from the top section of this stair, like right up there. So there's a gap kind of in between, you can kind of see. But yeah, it works okay. So let's see here. Oh, do I need more? Now I'm trying to remember the design that I had. Hang on, I scribbled down some notes. Okay. I see what I did wrong. So we'll swap these 2. I do like having stairs above things, or a slab or something to just kind of give it some depth and something you can hang it from. And then the stair needs to go up there. So I need one more stair. But yeah, that's essentially kind of the idea of each cell, what it's going to look like. Nothing too crazy, and so it just kind of repeats this pattern. Let's see if I can get this last stair on. I might just have to place a block or something. Yeah, it might not work, but you get the picture. So there's going to be another stair over next to it right there, and then there's going to be lanterns in the middle that just kind of dart, and this is going to kind of just chunk down, these are just going to be repeating. You know, there's one here, one here, one here. And so that'll accommodate for our 18 villagers in our hall. And I'm going to work on the whole curing process later. The zombie villager thing, yeah, somewhere else down the road. I realized that there was a couple complications with it, with just the current stuff that I have. So we're going to have to go look for like some arrows and make some weakness potions, because I'll show you a trick later with that. But yeah, with that being said, we'll go ahead and get this whole thing set up and built. And I just realized I'm missing some spruce wood, so I'll go get that. And yeah, we'll check back in when I'm done. Okay, so here is close to the finished final product. As you can see, we've got all the cells and things for the different villagers, each of the villagers. Got nothing too crazy going on here. I just kind of filled it in. I also filled in this back wall just with cobbled deep slate because I had a lot of it. It's kind of a lot of deep slate. I want to put something there, but I don't know what it is quite yet. Same thing with the ceiling. Just not a whole lot going on. It's just kind of a lot of the same pattern. It's kind of, I don't know, it messes with your eyes a little, which is fine for now. It does the job. So the next part is going to be kind of the difficult part, and that will be getting the villagers inside of the different cells. I left trapdoors here because I didn't want to put their profession stands in quite yet, because I figured it would make it just a little bit easier to work around with that, and so we can, it's a little more fluid in where we put the workstations. And also these trapdoors will come and play later when we're trying to convert them into zombies and back into villagers and stuff later on down the line. So yeah, that's kind of the next step. The plan is, well, I guess I might need some more trapdoors. I've just realized that. The plan is to have them essentially walk over the hole and drop in. Because I want to use their beds to promote them to kind of walk along this top layer here. Like if they walk along these blocks right here, and we just place some trapdoors here so that they fall in. That's kind of the idea. That's the idea that we're going for there, is to have them just kind of walk in and fall down. They're trying to get to their bed, but then it doesn't work because they walk over the gap and fall down, and then they're stuck, and we can break the bed and move on with our lives. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for now. I think we'll have to wait till it's nighttime because it's not quite there yet, but we'll definitely give that a shot. So wish us good luck. Alrighty, so we got all the villagers into their cells. It actually wasn't as difficult as I thought it was. I was planning on using the whole bed system thing. I ended up just being able to push every single one of them over the holes and they just fell in, which works great. I tried placing some composters in just to see if these guys would accept them, but I'm thinking that some other villagers are accepting them, which might cause a bit of an issue, but I will have to go through later off camera and do all that, because as we all know, villagers are a pain, and getting them to link to things, and you need beds, and it's a whole mess and nightmare. And I thought it was going to be all organized, and I'll have the farmers here and the librarians here and the stone whatever, but it might just have to be what it is, and we'll get that figured out later. But yeah, kind of the next thing I wanted to work on is I wanted to stretch this bit out a little bit here. Obviously we don't need it anymore because there aren't any villagers in there. Oops, forgot about this one. But what I want to do is I want to put the library right here as well. So that's kind of going to be the plan for that. It's going to have a similar theme, kind of with the what is this called? Deep slate going around and the spruce kind of logs. Ooh, there's some weird, creepy ambient noise right there from the caves that we're right next to. And I realized I'm one villager short as well, which is kind of a bummer, but I'll have to sort that out later as well. So yeah. That's going to be kind of the next step. We're just going to kind of punch this out. I want to get my diamond pick. Oh, yeah. Just make sure I don't break it. I spent too much on this. Yeah, it's not going to be anything too crazy. Just kind of stretching it out and then adding the library in. So yeah, we'll go and do that. Okay, so we got that all kind of wrapped up. Essentially just the room obviously we're going to make it in. But this is going to be the library right here. So I'm thinking we come in through this way. This is going to be kind of the entrance. You come down some stairs, and then you can walk in. And the enchantment table will be right here, surrounded by a bunch of books. But then you can come off to the right and go to the villager hall. And I'm thinking probably adding some stuff off to the back and off to the left, depending on how much room I have off the mountain, but I'm not sure. That's okay. So yeah, I need to go throw in the deep slate stuff, but in the meantime, let's go get those bookshelves and craft those up so we can get the thing. Yeah, but just the library, put in the actual enchantment part of it. Sweet, so good. Yeah, just cut this out, would you? Ta-da! Here is the library. Oh, actually, I forgot the enchantment table. Oh, placed it in the wrong spot. Okay, now, ta-da, there's the library. That's nothing crazy. I understand that. I'm going to throw in some, so the ceiling's only going to go just above these logs, so it's not going to be super high. Yeah, it's only as high as this. Couple deep slate right here. But I'm going to throw in some like stairs and slabs, just some decoration up above the shelves just so it doesn't look so short. Kind of stretches that out a little bit further, stretches that up. And I realized that I placed that in the wrong spot, facing the wrong direction. Okay, I'll move it, whatever. Man, one thing you don't realize is how much wood bookshelves take. Like, if you misplace a bookshelf, that's like 6 wood gone right there. I crafted like, I mean, it was only a stack of wood, but still, it went through the whole stack of wood. I only have like 3 left to craft like all of those. All 15, I had a little bit, give or take a stack, but essentially there. Just make sure, let's check. Okay, 30, there you go. Ooh, an Unbreaking 3 pick. It's not bad. That actually would be really nice on my diamond pickaxe, so it doesn't. Oh man, I might have to go look for some diamonds. For that, yeah. I'm worried that this pick is going to get too expensive or whatever. But anyway, moving on from there. Wow, I mean, that's actually probably about all that we have time for today. But I feel like it was pretty productive. Look at all this thing we got set up here. This whole villager trading hall, except for the workstations that I will spare you the struggle for that. I will do that myself off camera, and I'll give you some updates next week. But yeah, not looking forward to it. Should be great. But yeah, we'll go and leave it for that, like that for today. I'll move the library on and get that all decorated up. But thank you so much, Sabers, for watching this episode. Thanks for checking in every week. I very much appreciate it. And if you like the video, if you want to see more, hit the like button, subscribe, and yeah, you'll be notified for every video that comes out. With that being said, next video comes out next week. I'll see you then. Oh, he hit me. Dang it.